The Gravity Fields Festival was held for the first time in September 2012. The festival explored Sir Isaac Newton's close ties with the area of Grantham and South Kesteven in a week of science, arts and heritage events. The festival was opened by the BBC Science presenter Dallas Campbell. The week also involved over 1,000 local participants from 30 community groups in arts workshops, processions, music, heritage and science events. There were 23 presentations from leading scientists and academics from the UK, US and Norway, including Grantham-born scientist Valerie Gibson, Professor of High Energy Physics at Cambridge University and a spokesperson for the CERN Large Hadron Collider.
To come and listen to presentations by physicists working at the very forefront of modern physics is a superb experience.
World-class speakers, it's really well thought out and something for everybody.
I think it's a unique model. What's worked so brilliantly here is that you will spend an hour in a lecture given by a scientist at the top of his or her game. And then you'll go on to something else, which may be an arts event. And the artist too is at the top of his or her game. And in your brain, you somehow synthesize it. And I think that set a model for Grantham to do more of. I think it's absolutely the right model, and for other festivals to emulate.
I mean, it's lovely to be invited to a festival like this because, I mean, Newton's sort of one of my scientific heroes. I've spent a long time making television programmes about in some form or another, so it's fantastic that this festival sort of seems to focus on that.
You've never seen before.
It's been really nice to have the groups of children leave the shop and genuinely be buzzing and excited.
Actually thanking us and not being forced to thank us, you know.
And saying, this is great, this is the best trip ever. And, you know, that shocked me. You know, people say that, but I didn't expect it.
Arts events included an audio drama tour produced in partnership with the BBC and the University of Lincoln, the touring production Leo from the German company Circle of 11, and a new play about Newton written and performed by Jack Claff.
I think they're wrong.
It's been the most amazing journey. In the case of Newton, it's to do with a festival, so you'd be expected to come along and do something that is, you know, makes him a saint. People have been wonderfully accepting of the fact that he was a flawed human being, that he was a genius, but also could be difficult and so on. He is most certainly the most fascinating character.
I'm very pleased to have been involved. I think it would be a very good idea to have it on a regular basis. There are wonderful things here to see. There's great history here, religious, political history around Grantham, and you know there is a great deal here that can be done to promote Grantham, and particularly through this festival, which I have to say has been organised exceptionally well.
Local astronomers gathered for a magical evening at Newton's birthplace in Woolsthorpe to put questions to the Sky at Night presenter Chris Lintott. and to stand under that apple tree and gaze at the moon from Sir Isaac Newton's garden.
What's so brilliant about the gravity fields is, of course, it was a risk. You know, would anybody come? Would we get any great speakers? Would audience come and listen to, you know, incomprehensible lectures? And the truth is that people have come, and we've got great speakers. And it's really given the town a sense of pride about its heritage, but also about its future.
The structure is going to be bigger than it is at the moment. It's 12 metres long, 8 metre high, truss structure, and it has 15 pendulums hanging off it, which are going to be, which are steel balls that will be on fire. It's a bit of a departure for us because of the scientific angle, which is really interesting for me personally, because I come from a scientific background. I've been working in the arts for many years, and it's kind of bringing the two things together, which is really nice.
On the finale evening, Grantham Town Centre was transformed with processions, Newton-themed carnivals and outdoor events. Over 15,000 people gathered to explore the streets and see the town in a new light. Working with international processions company Shademakers and local artists, schools, colleges and community groups had taken part in workshops in the 6 months leading up to the festival to make lanterns, costumes and banners, all exploring Newton's history and science in the many colours of the rainbow.
It's a great way of introducing science to people, which is, you know, they wouldn't do otherwise.
Yeah, I think it's very good. I think it's good for Grantham, the economy, and I think it's good to remember such a brilliant mind.
It's been awesome.
Yes, it's been great, particularly with as we're studying his principles in physics at the moment at school.
Oh, it's been amazing. There's been so much happening. It's just been fantastic.
I've absolutely loved it, and being part of it was even more special. Thank you so much for doing this.